Okay, next up, we have Henio Arcangeli Jr. Is here today, Senior Vice President, Auto Division America and Honda.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, and thank you all for lending me your time and attention here today on the eve on what's sure to be another exciting LA Auto Show. It's always great to be on your home court, which is true for me both personally and professionally. I was born not far from here in East Los Angeles and later grew up in Santa Monica, and the California car culture was a big part of my upbringing. As a teen, I wanted to design cars and I was passionate about racing. I remember attending one of the early California 500 IndyCar races at the then Ontario Motor Speedway. I can tell you that cars were my passion and I couldn't wait to drive. And when it was time to go off to college, I chose to study engineering with the intent of joining the auto industry. For me, I found the General Motors Institute in Michigan, the West Point of the auto industry, to be the perfect fit. With an excellent engineering school and a world-class automotive co-op program, it was absolutely a dream come true. After graduating from GMI, or Kettering University as it's known today, I went away to graduate school and later pursued other meaningful opportunities outside the auto industry. But I maintained a close relationship with the university. And earlier this month, I was humbled and honored to have been elected chairman of the university's Board of Trustees at Kettering. So I'm very excited about this opportunity and also the opportunity to give back to a school and a program that gave me so much. So as I said, cars has always been a big passion of mine, which is why I was absolutely thrilled with the opportunity to join Honda. After all, California is also Honda's home court, our biggest market here in the US, and also our US headquarters since 1959. In fact, next year we'll celebrate two major milestones. The 60th anniversary of American Honda, which started in a small storefront not far from here on Pico Boulevard, and 40 years of making Honda products here in America. Today, Honda is fueled by the same passions and driven by the same core values from 60 years ago. Honda was the first Japanese company to manufacture cars in America, the first to enter the luxury market with our Acura brand, and the first to create a jet plane of its own design. And that's really just scratching the surface. Honda has always taken pride in its product leadership. And today we have what is arguably the best and most balanced product lineup in our history. On the car side, Accord and Fit and Civic are widely recognized as the benchmark products in their segments, with Civic reigning as the best retail selling car in America 3 years running. On the light truck side of our business, the Honda brand has been recognized as America's best SUV brand for the past 3 years, with CR-V holding the title of America's best retail selling CUV over the past 2 decades. This week, we'll add another chapter to the story when we take the wraps off the all-new Honda Passport. We gave our dealers a first look at the Passport at our National Dealer Business Meeting in San Francisco 2 weeks ago, and their response was absolutely terrific. It's a fantastic new vehicle that will drive incremental growth and bring a younger, more active customer into the Honda family. Now, for some brands, it seems the future is almost exclusively SUVs and trucks. And every company has to pursue the strategy that best suits their business. But for Honda, we continue to view our car business as essential and the origin of Honda's brand power, accounting for nearly half of our annual sales. Just as critically, passenger cars are a key source of new buyers, with Honda capturing more Generation Z car buyers than any other brand, with Civic leading the charge. Great product is the foundation for these results, but it's also an outcome of our business strategies and disciplined approach to the marketplace. Together, Honda has the second fastest sales turn in the industry, along with the lowest incentive levels, resulting in 4 consecutive years of record sales for the brand. And on top of all this, we don't fleet, we don't chase market share, and we don't use marketing tactics that devalue our products in the hands of the consumer. And this approach has also led to some of the highest dealer profitability and highest dealership franchise values in the industry. The latest Kerrigan report supports this point by ranking Honda second overall among non-luxury brands in Blue Sky Multiple, with average dealership profitability ranked consistently high. So that's the Honda brand. For Acura, we're also creating positive momentum based on our renewed focus on Acura's original brand proposition, precision crafted performance. This year, we introduced the all-new RDX, the first in a whole new generation of Acura products. And since its June launch, RDX has posted 5 straight record sales months to become the #1 retail selling model in the segment and the #3 overall model in all of luxury. And to demonstrate that it's not just about one great product, in the most recent NADA Dealer Attitude Survey, Acura had the biggest jump forward in overall index ranking. So I'm proud to say we have positive momentum with both of our brands. But rapidly changing business conditions remind us that the auto industry is a cyclical business. And as an industry, we face some headwinds and challenges going forward. Some are farther out on the horizon, while others are right on our doorstep. Let me first talk about some of the longer-term items that tend to dominate the headlines. Things like automated, connected, and electrified vehicles, along with new business models and new competition from outside the traditional automotive space. These items all have real potential to disrupt the status quo, and in some instances, they already have. But you also have to be careful not to get too caught up in the headlines or carried away by the hype. For Honda, we have strong plans in place in many of these areas, particularly in electrified, automated, and also in connected vehicles. For electrified vehicles in the US, we see hybrids and plug-in hybrids making up the lion's share of industry growth in the years ahead. What we see a little different with our approach versus some competitors is that our Honda Electrification initiative is focused on making no-compromise vehicles that people want to drive, no matter what's powering them. And that's exactly the strategy we pursued with the all-new Insight, and this ad for Insight speaks to that idea in a very fun way. Blah, blah, blah.
Why sacrifice good looks to drive a hybrid? The all-new Honda Insight, with an EPA rating of 51 mpg City. Finally, a good-looking hybrid.
What do you guys think? I got to thank Susie Rossick and the advertising team for putting that together. This no-compromise strategy is working very well for us, as we've already surpassed our previous best year for electrified Honda vehicle sales, with 2 months of sales to go for the year. Similarly, in the automated and connected vehicle space, it's hard to keep up with the headlines, but again, we have to be realistic in how we frame up these subjects. Where autonomous vehicles are concerned, Honda is guided by our vision of a collision-free society. This includes our original technology development targeting SAE Level 3 by 2020 and SAE Level 4 highly automated cars for personal use by 2025. We're also engaging strategically with industry partners, most notably with General Motors and Cruise, where we recently announced plans for the joint development of shared automated vehicles for commercial deployment on a global scale. These technologies can and will offer tremendous benefits to efficiency, safety, and more. But there's a real and important distinction between highly automated and driverless vehicles. Automated technology, as it exists today, can significantly improve safety, as it's already doing with existing systems like our Honda Sensing and Acura Watch-equipped vehicles, with more than 1.7 million of them on the road right now. And in certain conditions, such as freeway driving between the on-ramp and off-ramp, in decent weather conditions, the industry is already very close to highly automated capability. But we also have to recognize that Level 4 or even Level 5 vehicle is not in and of itself collision-free vehicle. That's why we're taking a more comprehensive approach that takes into account all pieces of the puzzle: the vehicle, the driver, the infrastructure, and the safety of everyone that shares the road. We demonstrated one idea recently, a pilot project we have underway in Marysville, Ohio, for smart intersection technology. Here's a brief video that explains our approach.
Honda's focus for our connected and automated technology is to provide a more enjoyable, a safer, a more efficient experience.
We have such a good working relationship with Honda, so when they approached us about this concept, we were very receptive.
And Marysville have this intersection that have all four corners with stores, with pedestrians walking up and down, and all the stores, buildings are blocking the driver's view.
Intersections are critical. These account for 20% of the fatalities that occur every year in America.
Well, the cameras is using a fairly mature technology for object detection and being able to distinguish type of vehicles and type of road users in very challenging environment.
The key part of this technology is that it's able to sense things that you can't see. It's able to do things that our eyes can't do, our ears can't do, so this technology moves us beyond where any onboard sensor is today.
The vehicle is traveling towards the intersection, about to make a right turn. The driver can slow down the vehicle immediately. In this scenario, a driver is about to run a red light.
Vehicle approaching intersection.
But with this early warning, the driver is able to apply brake to avoid a disaster.
Through continued advancements in these and other automated and connected technologies, we're taking important steps to make the future mobility safer, more efficient, and enjoyable. The other big concerns we all keep hearing about is how ride-hailing business models could shape our business future. But again, the impact to new car sales might be more hype than reality. Even as Uber and Lyft have seen exponential growth, new car sales have been at all-time highs, which suggests that ride-hailing for most people is not viewed as an alternative to owning a car. And I'm pleased to say that a number of Honda models rank among the most popular car-hailing vehicles because of our quality, reliability, and overall fuel economy. And also, these are all retail sales through dealerships. Now, to be clear, I'm not suggesting that all these things connected, automated, electrified, and mobility as a service aren't going to have an impact on us. They most certainly will. But we have to keep things in perspective and not get distracted from the more immediate challenges and opportunities right in front of us. And here I'm talking about matters related to overall industry sales and profitability for both the OEMs and the dealers, and the need to evolve our business model to better serve our customers, including the wave of younger buyers coming into the market. NADA data shows that dealership profitability peaked in 2015 and has been on a slow slide since then. This is due largely to flattening industry sales, higher interest rates, and overall higher dealership operating costs. Similarly, OEMs are feeling much of the same headwinds and more. On top of higher interest rates and operating costs, OEMs are experiencing increased raw material costs for things like steel and aluminum, as well as higher costs from selling electrified vehicles. Furthermore, OEMs are investing massive amounts of resources in these new connected, autonomous, and electrified vehicle technologies. In this environment, and as a positive way forward, I think it's imperative for OEMs and dealers to work collaboratively together and develop strategies to grow the overall profit pie rather than wrestling over how we slice the existing pie differently. And there are many strategies to grow profitability. Leadership product to drive consumer interest and demand remains an essential component. But I also see additional opportunities in the non-new car area of the business, meaning fixed operations and certified pre-owned. For example, our research shows that OEM dealerships capture only about 25% of the total share for repair and maintenance business. In terms of gross profit, we're leaving a lot on the table, and this is a huge profit opportunity for dealerships. At Honda, we're advancing new connected technologies and pairing that with predictive analytics to create a pathway for our dealers to have a closer relationship with the customer. Without getting to all the specific strategies, our goal is to provide a level of service that better meets each individual customer's needs while increasing the number of service visits per customer and maximizing the sales per repair order. Another key component of this effort is certified pre-owned sales, or CPO. Industry used car sales are now at 40 million per year, with almost 30% of that sold through new car dealerships. And CPO sales makes up only about 2.7 million of that. This is another big profit opportunity for dealerships. For a lot of younger buyers, certified sales are also an important gateway to the brand. As an example, more than half of our CPO customers are new to the Honda brand, and nearly half of all CPO buyers later purchase an all-new Honda. So there's a real opportunity to create a positive experience that builds the foundation for future business, leading to increased service business and a new car sale. For these younger buyers, the brand experience is everything. And today we're strongly focused on working with our dealer partners to ensure that the Honda brand is something these young and socially aware customers want to do business with. Streamlining the buying process is crucial, including the use of digital technologies. But we also need to demonstrate for these young customers not only why they should want our product, but just as importantly, why they should want to associate themselves with our brand. Smart and authentic cause-based marketing and brand storytelling have a crucial role to play in making those connections. One really great example, and it's right here in our backyard, is our SoCal Dealers Helpful Honda campaign. This may be the industry's best example of dealers using their marketing power to benefit the community, the Honda brand, and their business. This story that I saw locally on KABC7 is a great example when the Helpful Honda team provided a new Odyssey to a man with cerebral palsy. Great effort and a great story. In my view, this kind of campaign is one of the benefits of dealer ad associations. For Honda, we're involved with many worthwhile community organizations. Our long-standing partnership with the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation is a great example. For the past several years, our Happy Honda Days holiday campaign has made the foundation its focus. Here's one example where we teamed up with the Children's Hospital of Orange County and the foundation to bring a little holiday magic to those who need it most.
My favorite part of the holidays is probably when my whole family reunites all together in my house to celebrate.
Every year we go to this really nice neighborhood and we watch a bunch of Christmas lights. I guess it's kind of like a little tradition of ours.
I would like to build a snowman, make snow angels, see all the decorations and lots of lights.
This is so pretty.
There's a snowman putting its hat to me.
This literally looks like one neighborhood I went through.
Ooh, fireworks!
Oh, there's Santa.
No, Santa! Santa Claus just passed by.
Oh my gosh.
How does that happen?
That's so cool. Who's this guy?
It's cool. It was just awesome. I loved it.
I gotta tell you, I've seen that about a dozen times and I tear up every time I see it. Each year, the campaign has made important financial contributions to CHOC and the Pediatric Brain Foundation. But I think you'll agree that the greatest contribution here is being able to bring a little magic to the children during their hospital stay during the holidays. So in wrapping up, let me say these are exciting and challenging times for all of us. The rapid change occurring in our industry will require thoughtful leadership and careful management by OEMs and dealers in the years to come. But it's not doom and gloom, not in the least. Managing change is the essence of what we do. For dealers and OEMs alike, there's a pressing need and great opportunity to evolve our business to serve the customer even better than we're doing today. Innovation's a must. Clear and honest communication is crucial. But by working together, we can create real and meaningful new value and lasting benefits for our communities, our customers, and for each other. Thank you for your attention today, and I look forward to answering some questions. Thank you.